For legal reasons, I have to say this video is not sponsored by Skittles, but by the end of this video, you'll want to taste the rainbow. Hunterace was able to get 12 wins with Rainbow, Thanos, whatever you want to call it, Death Knight, and he was so good with this deck, he was able to do it twice. He got 12 wins twice with this deck on the Heroic Tavern Brawl, and since then, a lot of people have been taking it on to ladder because at first glance, this deck looks like it's just unholy Death Knight, but worse because we're not playing Grave Strength or we're not playing Marrowgar, but do not let the rune distribution take you off guard because trust me, being able to run cards like Patchwork, No Muncher, Thessarian, as well as Acolyte of Death, this is actually what I'm going to call the meta breaker of this deck, but all of these cards, as well as Blightfang, are all really good in this list and give us like plenty of different ways of being able to play this deck. And trust me, this is not just an aggro deck. You will be surprised at just how far of a distance this deck can go, to where in the clips coming up ahead, I have a game against Ramp Druid, to where I'm just going to spoil one aspect of it, but I was able to take them to fatigue. Yeah, that's right, this deck that looks like an aggressive deck can actually go toe-to-toe with Ramp Druid all the way to the end stages of the game. And even though this deck doesn't have like brand school teacher, it still has a lot of random ways of being able to generate pretty much whatever you need in any given situation. Sometimes Amalgam of the Deep and Nerubian Vizier give you just enough randomness to where this deck can just really it never goes off the board. But the random elements of this deck are really just a small part of it, because this deck really just doesn't go away off the board. So that's the real power of this deck, is being able to play a minion, stick it, and then have another plan ready to go. And because of cards like Acolyte of Death, it's actually not that uncommon for you to be able to have, like, you know, multiple cards in hand by like turn 7 or whatever. Like, this deck has a very flexible way, but at the same time, it feels like if you don't make the right play every single turn, your win rate does just goes down dramatically. And that's something that I kind of enjoy about the Death Knight class overall, is that nothing feels like overtly broken unless you hit like the Stone Cold Turbo Nuts every single turn. But if you have like those stops in between, like, you really have to think, okay, do I need something random? Do I just keep going for board? Is pressuring face the right thing to do? Like, there's a lot of decision making that comes with these style of decks. But the biggest question is, can this deck hit Legend? Should you craft this deck and waste your dust on the resources in order to play this deck when there might be a mini set rising in the next couple of weeks? When I say that part about the mini set, I want to say no, you definitely shouldn't risk your dust. But if you're wanting to know if this deck can hit Legend, I feel like it actually has like a somewhat decent chance. Like, it's kind of funny that this list at first like completely underwhelmed me, but there's so many other people that have been able to do well with this deck to where I can't ignore how well this deck has been performing. And honestly, if you look at HS Replay right now, this deck is actually sitting at like a 47% win rate, I believe. I just double-checked HS Replay, and it says that right now it has a 46% win rate in top 1000 Legend. And I actually think that's very impressive for this kind of deck to be able to have that high of a win rate, and I don't know if that's saying much about the meta more so than it is about how good Death Knight is. But looking at just the Legend data, it looks like this Death Knight is cracking about a 50%. So this list is probably catching more people off guard, which is why you're probably getting more wins with it. But if I check at the lower ranks, even at Diamond 1, okay, so Diamond 4 through Diamond 1, this deck is maintaining a 53% win rate. So I think that you actually could potentially take this deck to Legend if you're wanting to just, like, you know, commit to a deck and only play this deck. But just know that with the mini set just right around the corner and probably the next week or two, there may be a potential that this deck might get even better. So who knows, maybe Rainbow Death Knight is here to stay. Maybe it is just the flavor of this week until we get like another new deck that emerges, or when the mini set pops up, we have all these Theorycraft ideas. But if you want to know if this deck is worth it, I think it's really fun. So in that aspect, it's worth it, and you could also climb to Legend with it. So I think it's actually worth playing this deck. But coming up in the clips ahead, I do have that matchup against Druid, but there's also another really favorite matchup here, Paladin. I feel like Paladin decks are just really bad into Death Knight decks in general. But then there is the very rare Unicorn game where I found another Rainbow Death Knight, and I had to show you guys the mirror match just because it isn't just a straightforward aggro deck. There are a lot of different routes you can take with this deck, and hopefully 2 different people playing this can give you an idea of those kind of strategies. So let's go ahead and break down the Mulligan before we showcase those games coming up ahead. According to HS Replay, the best cards to keep in your Mulligan are Body Bagger, Arms Dealer, Hawkstrider Rancher, Bonebreaker, Noxious Cadaver, and Plague Strike. Pretty much what all these cards are trying to do is just get on the board as soon as possible. And it's kind of sad looking at the Mulligan win rate of the first two 1-drops because, like, it is very important that you play these cards as soon as possible because if you don't, they really don't do anything. And one of the most common questions that I was asked while playing this deck is how good is Body Bagger when we're really not spending corpses? And I hate to say it, but Body Bagger just honestly it's a 1/3. It's a 1/3 that you can stick the Skeletal Sidekick value onto. And if you notice, Skeletal Sidekick actually has a better Mulligan win rate than Body Bagger. So I'm wondering if this deck can go through some kind of changes where, like, maybe we can fit in Peasant. Maybe there's a possibility of running, like, Bran, School Teacher for some more, like, diversification of resources and just random generation. I don't really know the best way of being able to tech out the cards of this deck. But, I mean, Hawkstrider Rancher is still really good with a bunch of 1-drops, so there is still that synergy you have to consider. But I still like the idea of Peasant. I don't know why. Peasant just always seems to be good in these style of decks. But this is the list that Hunterace was able to go 12-1 with, so we're twice, by the way. So I'm just not changing anything, and I'm not going to make any suggestions because who knows what really could be powerful with this deck. Maybe there's some other cards that can make a difference, but as of right now, I'm just sticking with the list that I've got. But I think that's about everything I need to cover with this deck. Feel free to leave some kind of comment down below in case you have a question on how exactly to pilot this deck because it is kind of difficult at first. But while you're down in the comment section, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel in order to be notified about any of our future uploads and to help support the channel. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck intro, and we'll see you for the next video. It's already sketchy sounding. No. Do I play the 1-drop? I really don't want to play the 1-drop here. I'm not going to do it. It feels bad, but I'm not going to do it. But, like, everybody who's gotten 12 wins, they've needed to get extremely lucky at one point. Also, I'm bad for not playing the minions here. But you have to get extremely lucky no matter who you are. In the first, like, I won the first 3 games, no problem. 4th game, I queued into another Mindlock who had Rod on 5 and I didn't, so there's just, you know, there is no way to win that game. The 2nd game, I go up against a freaking, a Thief Rogue that plays Theatar, and they hit my Phylactery. So it's like, the best players can't necessarily play around that. Granted, there was like maybe one thing I could have done that Rogue matchup that would have given me a slight edge. But, yeah, I was definitely not expecting Theatar. Am I playing Spider Tank? I don't want to play Spider Tank. But this is a Druid, they're not going to play minions for the longest time. Look of actually, you know, if you think about it, he's a tank that's a spider. Because he's so big. Oh, now he plays a minion. You know, I should have thought about that. You wanna know what? Let's do both. Why not? Pure aggression. I've already missed 3 damage anyway. If I'm 3 damage off from killing this guy, it's my fault. I feel like I haven't seen Scale the Nixia in quite some time. Although, you know, now that I've said the card out loud and he could potentially hit it here, oh no. I mean, I need to hit, like, Acolyte of Death, or Astalor, or maybe Amalgam. Rubian Vizier. Is he wrapping for 1? Oh, balls. Okay, that was kind of clutch. That was actually insanely clutch, dude. Alright, well, we're just gonna protect the Gnome Muncher. Gnome Muncher into Patchwork might be insane depending on what deck he is. Like, if he's Astalor Druid and we get rid of the Astalor, like, he has to fight for tempo. And if this is actually, like, the all-in version of this deck, where he's playing, like, Composting, killing Astalor might actually, like, completely destroy him, because he won't play, well, no, he's playing Renathal. Yo, what's going on, Gone to Toss? Good to have you here, mate. But I'm able to come up with more things, you know? I'm able to keep the chat going, and versus getting depressed and sitting down. Being stationary versus a moving, you know, to the groove of the beat. Just letting things happen. Okay, now Gnome Muncher is not that good. What happened? We had such promise. I keep my Gnome Muncher. I mean, honestly, this might work. You know what? I think we just stick to the plan. It might have still just been better to play Amalgam, but it's like Amalgam can miss so many things. If he's at least killing off his minions, then like Patchwork might be able to do something huge here. Clear the board entirely and gimp him to some capacity. That's really the hope. I don't know, dude. Like, I keep going up against decks that like heal themselves for like 2 HP, and I, as this deck, am terrified. Like I get so scared so quickly playing this deck. Yeah, this is not working out. Well, try to wait on Patchwork to maybe hit like a Miracle Growth. Okay, that makes sense. And if this misses, then I have Hero Power. Oh my God, Marogar. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Did I just bullshit my way out of this game? Did we just find the way? Or am I just getting combo? Oh, Anixia? Ooh. There she be. That were clean. Alright, do I try to get lucky? Because I don't really have that many corpses. I mean, I bring back 6. I mean, that's a decent amount of minions, and then I play Acolyte. You know what? This actually might work. This might work really well. All I need to do is just value trade into the minions. Alright. And now, if, you know, at least a few of them survive, Acolyte of Death could be insane. Dude, like, okay, I'm not gonna deny the synergies in this deck, but I think in Top Legend, this deck is very hard to win with. I'm gonna have to put, like, you know, a big warning sign on the video of this deck. Being like, warning, this deck is high skill cap. Can we expect a new Bone Lord deck soon? Bone Lord, Wild Great. That's a great flavor that I feel like is just not in season right now. You know, I think the only Bone Lord deck that you can really play right now is probably, in all honesty, just Criminal Shaman. Criminal Shaman just feels like the only way to do that. Okay, so I have to take the card draw here. I have to wait one more turn before trying to snipe because this is a big ramp deck. I have to play for the late game. So let's Nerubian Vizier first, see what we find. Unholy Frenzy. These come back as 1/1s. And they also don't give me corpses. Unholy Frenzy might be better later, in all honesty. So I'm going to pick it for now, but I'm probably not going to play it. Alright, so draw me a card. Oh my, oh! Draw me all the cards! You're never supposed to go double Acolyte, right? Or, I mean, you know, I'm going double Cleric here. Screw it, dude. I'm going double Cleric. This is actually pretty decent. They're both on dead minions, right? Okay, no. If I didn't play the Vizier first, I maybe could have gotten more value with the Nauseous, but I'd rather just, you know, play the deck naturally. I do need to hit a Rancher, though. Bone Lord, please. Okay, dude! Patchwork! Go ahead and use your other Earthen Scales on it. Do it. I want you to. I'm gonna have to play my entire hand, though. Definitely gotta play my entire hand. Why not draw off the 1/1? Good question. It probably would have been worth it. It probably would have been worth it. You know, so you know what? We can just do it now. We'll do it now. Just to ensure the value. Okay, so I still didn't hit Rancher, but it's fine. So boom, boom, get out of here, boy. What are we getting rid of? We get rid of Devourer? Did we get rid of Astalor? Doesn't look like we did. Oh, we did! Oh! 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 Oh, buddy! Oh, man! Oh, so you're telling me there's a chance to win this game of Hearthstone with this really, really weird deck? Okay, alright. Patience has rewarded us. Good to know. That's the one thing that's kind of worrying me, because like we're not out of the park yet, dude. Like he's still got like these cards and like probably Denathrius. Okay, yeah, he's for sure got Denathrius. If you were able to put in Brand School Teacher, it probably changes up this deck a little bit. What would you cut for it though? That's like the big question. I have no idea what you would cut for it. Maybe we hit another Patchwork because we're really lucky. Okay, I saw the 1 blood and a high cost minion. I'm like, holy shit, let's go. But still really good.
You shall suffer. Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
This was summoned first, right? Yeah. Look at that damage! Look at that damage, dude! Look at that damage. It's actually insane. I wish I could have played I wish I had 8 mana Astalor ready to go. Because then I just have, like, the hopeful lethal. But, like, I could set up the 2-turn lethal pretty easily here, man. I haven't even needed the Hawkstrider ranch. And he's literally going fishing. Does his Druid run Kazakus? I don't think they run Kazakus. I definitely think they run Denathrius. But if he's doing this, he probably doesn't have Denathrius in hand. This is a Hail Mary play. Probably, like, just trying to find guff. Trying to find any answers. Honestly, dude, if this board survives, he's just dead. My god, we actually were able to go the distance against this deck, but Patchwork really came in clutch here, dude. You just gotta have the right mindset, dude. It's a good deck, I promise.
You gotta be scrappy.
Oh, where can I find a list for that Shaman? I ended up making a video about that as well, actually. Let me look up Criminal Shaman Hearthstone and see if it doesn't pop up. Yes, it does. Made this deck about a month ago. Well, it wasn't my deck, but it was still a deck. There you go. There's that deck if you want to play the Shaman list. I have to do it this way. Because I need the Astalor. Do we ever just go wide? No, going wide doesn't help. Dude, the spammy Arcanet, I didn't even, like, notice what happened last turn. I was too busy looking at chat and looking up that deck. And then I look up and it's like, oh no, my hopes and dreams have died right before my eyes. 7/7 has to survive. Man. This is bad. This is a big chunk of damage. Fishing actually worked, dude. No. No, we were doing so well. We were doing so well. No. Alright, Astalor is gonna have to clean up, dude. He's gonna have to clean up the board, and he's gonna have no responses to it. I mean, he really is running out of cards, though. If I take over the board for, like, 1 or 2 more turns, which literally, you know, set up Astalor, then set up, like, Rancher into Nerubian Swarm Guard, that's it, dude. I think that wins the game. Oh my god, there it is. Wait, do we ever just set it up now? No, we just still do this, right? We just still do this because we need to get rid of all the minions. Alright, good job. We wait a turn. Dude, we're still going the distance. We're still going the distance. What is this? Thank you, I like that video. Alright, sweet, man. I hope the deck works out for you. Feel free to make some changes. But in this board-based meta, you probably need, like, some form of AoE, I guess? I don't know. Oh, is he playing double guff for the armor? My god, dude. This Druid just gains so much life. And I still have, like, Vizier for, like, you know, the pull from the ether random BS lethal. And now he's even on cards with me. I might actually fatigue a Druid with this deck. What? You're telling me I might actually fatigue a Druid with this deck? You're insane. I don't believe you. I don't believe you when you tell me that I can fatigue a Druid with this deck. I just don't. I don't believe you! I don't believe you, dude! Hi, Clark. I've started my first legend climb in standard. Yo! What are you using, man? What are you using, Ezreal? Are you doing are you like actually like try-harding for legend? Or are you trying to do it with your own deck? What's the goal of the climb? Okay, I think this is going to set up some sort of lethal. I have so many corpses. Vizier into Grave Strength, please. It's just quite literally Unholy Death Knight with extra steps. Alright, so I got 13 damage. A toast for next turn! Nah, it's gone. And even if it does come down, it's 5 life. Come on! Please, dude! Please! And you know what? If he does play the Sire Denathrius, I mean, he gains life, goes to 17. Probably kills the 1/1s. We know he has the other Nourish card in hand, the one that gains mana. He now is gonna start taking fatigue. He's only played 1 dragon, so we know that Kazakhstan isn't coming. Dude, this is like I don't want to say I don't want to endorse this deck, but look what just happened. I just went toe-to-toe with a Ramp Druid. Big minions, big armor, big removal. The dude played an Ixia and double scale. And spammy Arcanist twice. I have no idea how this happened. I really don't. I played this entire game. Probably didn't pay attention to one turn. But I mean, here we are, dude. What is this?
I will fight.
Alright, against Paladin, I feel like I have to be, like, almost Omega favored. Like, super giga, oh my god, we're just turbo favored here, dude. So how greedy am I, chap? You guys should know the answer to this. I'm very greedy. We're gonna go for both of them. We're just gonna hit the one drop. Like, trust me. Just trust me on this. It's okay. See? All you have to do is trust me. Okay? You guys were worried, and then we got rewarded with another really good card. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? You just gotta have faith in your cards. It's time to whip out the Millennium Puzzle. For maximum RNG. He plays a 1-1. Oh no. There's actually a play to, there's actually a reason to go Bonebreaker here, dude. If I do that instead of Necrolite, like, he can't buff this thing. And if he buffs it, that's really a problem for me. So I have to take this approach. I'm a little sad the runes of Death Knight aren't, yellow, red, and green. Rastafari and Death Knight. It actually turns out we're just all green. Kind of lost the accent there at the end, but I still stand by it. All right, there we go. Ranch me, dude. Like I said, turbo favored against Paladin. I don't even need the Millennium Puzzle for this game. Blightfang into Bonebreaker. Now it's definitely Blightfang into Bonebreaker. Well, hold on a minute. Is it Astalor now? But we get more. No, we don't care about the 1-1s. We just care about the value. So we get the 2-2. We get the taunt. I honestly could make this trade to where if he trades here, it gives me another taunt minion. But I feel like that's a little bit unnecessary. Maintaining that tempo. If he deals damage to himself, he's just gonna screw himself. Oh, hello. Okay, making that trade was actually correct. I did not think about Cariel. No! Oh, man, I should have gone that extra distance. I was playing around buff. I didn't think about Cariel. Man, alright, well. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Well, now you'll give me a taunt, I guess. I guess we didn't even need the value for the Rancher, but that would have been the game, dude. That actually would have made him concede. And now there's, like, kind of a chance that I can lose, I think. Oh, I really hope that doesn't make me lose here. Alright. You kill the minion. That's fine. I still get my taunt. Let's see. 5 damage plus this. 6 damage puts him at 7. Oh my god! No! What? Oh, why do you gotta be this way? Okay, yeah, we definitely have to go wide here. Do I ever trade? I want to say no, we don't trade, because we have to try and kill him now. Blood Crusader, if he ends up playing it, is going to end up killing him now. Okay, so now he's getting the taunts. Please don't play both of them.
The light guides you.
The consecration pull, dude. I've made one teensy, incy, tiny whiny. Whiny as this streamer. Little mistake, and I'm getting punished for it. Oh my god, it hurts. Patchwork? Come on, I need something good. Death Strike? Unholy Frenzy can't do it because... I mean, if I had another play... Unholy Frenzy is actually not that bad. It gives me corpses and gives me, like, kind of flex to do something else. 2 of my taunts. I think it's... It might have been the other way around, in all honesty. Okay. So we'll set up for the patchwork because I definitely feel like we're gonna get Countess here. No, if he plays Countess, fuck. If we play,
Remember this day, for you are graced with my presence.
we were doing so good. What happened? Where did it all go wrong? I think I still have to wait on Patchwork because he's gonna play minions. Oh my god. So obviously it's Frostworm Fury. It's obviously Frostworm Fury. We don't play it now though, right?
Our gift of frost shields us.
We have to wait a turn because like we don't know what the legendaries are gonna be. We don't know like how omega like scammy these are about to be. I would rather do it this next turn so that way like we can try to stop the scam. Because if he feels like he's not gonna play around Frostworm Fury. He's just not. If he fills up the board, he's dead. All he needs to do is just play like one more minion with all the legendaries. Hey Clark, guess what? I got 3 golden legendaries and opened 50 packs and got a pity timer legendary as well. Wait, so you got 12 wins? You got 12 wins, but you still got pity timered, it sounds? Oh my god, taunt minion. Again with the scam. Another reason why I went wide. Come on, fill the board. Fill the board, dude. What are you doing? Fill the board. Wow. He's saving that other legendary in hand. Why is he doing it this way? Why is he playing so safe? What are you doing? What are you thinking? What is your line? What is your thought process here, mate? Alright, you got 1 minion. What's that last card? What's that last legendary minion? He traded the Zero Mana King Crush. I don't want to say I'm getting sniped, but I feel like he's playing like, you know, if my opponent doesn't have anything on the field, they can't possibly win strategy. Okay, Astalor wins game, right? Woo! Oh, it's another close game, dude. Oh, another close game. Jesus, man. Maybe streaming this deck is actually the way. Because when I played by myself, it just wouldn't work. Like, Zeddy ended up making a tweet that I actually, like, kind of, like, heavily agree with. Where he ended up saying something to the point where it's like, you know, this meta is so diverse that I'm gonna be kind of sad when the mini set comes in. Because, like, I wish we had more time with this, this expansion. Or, like, with this current set. Like, things are really evolving in a very, in a very different way than what it used to be, man. Like, it's just kind of crazy how many new decks have been evolving. It was all because one damn Null was ruining everything. I'm glad that Null is balanced now. And he can still see play in a deck, because I honestly, I've seen him like a couple of times. I would argue that Wildpaw Null is not dead, but not necessarily good either, man. Alright, well, we'll see what this guy's playing. That Null could be a 4-5 again, in all honesty. Let's not get crazy. Oh my god, it is a mirror. It is a mirror. Dude, mirror match me. Alright, alright. Hold on. This just gets traded away. This doesn't get value. So what exactly am I doing? I have to play something here, because I know that this is a mirror. This goes here for sure. If I play a 2-3, he either has to swing the weapon or swing the minion. But I lose a very key Discover. Discover might be huge in this matchup. If I do this, there's a possibility he just doesn't even, like... Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna do this. Because what if he just swings with the weapon and he doesn't summon a 2-2? Then I can play Swarm Guard, I can play Acolyte. Now there's actually somewhat of a different line, but I don't know how much more I like it. Like, Hero Power into Necrolite, trade here, run the 2-2 into this, kill his 2-2 with our weapon, leaves us with a 2-1 and a 2-2, and he has these 2 weapons left. The thing is about playing the Swarm Guard this turn is that all it takes is a Hero Power in order to only leave me with a 1-3, and then I'm not even getting card draw value anyway. I actually think it's something like this. God, fighting for board, dude. It feels good. Because, like, I want to play... I just want to Unga Bunga the turn 4. But who knows? Maybe getting the Rancher by turn 7 is just the way to go. Yeah, there's Amalgam. Maybe no Muncher can buy us some much needed time. Okay, so Plague Strike. How am I at 17, dude? Well, I have to play defense. I could play No Muncher next turn. Maybe play another No Muncher. If I end up hitting the Rancher, I'm going to be a little sad. But I feel like the card that I need right now is Blightfang. Like, if he's going to go wide, I need a way to fight back. But if he also plays Blightfang here, I'm kind of screwed.
The citadel stands strong.
Chivalrn Baron. Have I seen the theories that say that Monk is going to be added to this mini set? I have heard no such theories. There is no way that's happening right now, man. That is some copium. Alright, let's see what I find. We definitely go wide here. Ooh. I have an actual use for my corpses now. Let's go. Go ahead and just get rid of that. Have No Muncher into Big Taunty Boy. I think I have to play clean up here. Because I also get card draw out of it, you know? I can Body Bagger into No Muncher. I have been seeing some lists playing Peasant. Or I've been seeing some Death Knights playing Peasant, but I haven't been seeing this list specifically playing Peasant. But if this was a Peasant, it would actually hide really well behind the No Muncher. Alright, here we go. So No Muncher is gonna bring this around now, and I hate to give him another card draw, but no, we have to do it this way. Wait a minute, dude. Wait a minute, man. There's an argument to play the Skeletal sidekick on the 1-2 and go face with it, but if he's really just about to go wide of the board here, it's not gonna make that big of a difference. But if I have double No Muncher, that has to be good, right? Okay. Oh my god, really? If I get the Rancher, like, I still got a pretty solid Rancher turn. If he clears, I've got a good, you know, comeback turn, which maybe this is gonna be the turn now that he's doing this. I don't know how you balance that, dude. That you would go crazy. You need like 3 times the amount of people at Blizzard designing cards and balancing stuff before something like that would happen. Alright, hold on. What's the play here? I could Skeletal Sidekick, kill another minion. That's about it. However, this leaves up both of these, and that is kind of concerning, but I don't think I have a choice. We do just get an 8-8 at the end of the day. Like, you know, there's nothing wrong with an 8-8. So if, like, these minions can connect, that's a big deal. I can maybe find Vizier. Oh, dude. This is what I was scared of. This is really what I was scared of, because what if he also plays Plague Strike? Plague Strike would actually end me, dude. Okay? Not terrible. However, this is where I wish I had, like, school teachers, because, like, a Howling Blast would be amazing right now. Oh my god, dude, what is going on? Oh, cousin of a dude that I once saw Celestial on Twitter told me. Yeah, my daddy at Blizzard told me that this was happening. My daddy at Blizzard also told me that if you don't share with me your Xbox credits, then he's gonna ban your account. I have to sacrifice minions to kill this thing. Wait, hold on a minute. What if I mill him? That can't be the option, right? Because then he has more cards to actually kill me with.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Reach for the skies. So fresh.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Little time.
Oh, I should have hero powered. Watch me miss because it's justified now that I missed hero power. Yep. I should have hero powered. I could have kept another taunt. That was deep in thought. Is Blizzard a type of Nintendo? I want to be sure that I'm donating the right credits here. Oh, crap. I need my Blightfang. It's the only comeback I have now. Got the Rancher in addition to this, too. Freaking Death Knight, Rainbow Death Knight mirror goes hard, dude. Oh my god, he's drawn so many more cards than me. Alright, he's at 10. Amalgam? What can Amalgam find me? I could find me Blightfang, right? So I could Amalgam into No Muncher. I could Nerubian Vizier into this. I can do this. I feel like no matter what, we need to set up the Astalor, because we need the damage at this point. We could try going for Marigar. That is 8 mana, right? Yeah, they're both undead. We'll go with the golden one. We'll go with golden legendary for good luck. Patchwork or Thessarian, so that way we can go 4/4.
Our gift of frost shields us.
I should have traded this off first. Yeah, I mean, I could have gotten lucky there. Damn it, that wasn't the. I don't think that was it. I think Marigar was just it. I think Marigar was the only card that mattered. Because now he's definitely gonna build up a big enough board to where Astalor is not gonna make that big of an impact. Oh Jesus! Yep. I knew it was gonna happen, dude. All right, fine. You're the superior Rainbow Death Knight. I think I have to I have to give that up now. Kill this. Yeah. Get him. There's like no chance, right? This goes here. What can I even find at this point? I think that's the only out that I have left right now. The only reason I haven't conceded this game is because I'm technically at 24 life if he trades. Or I guess I'm still at 19. Yeah, I'm still at 19. Alright, Nerubian Vizier into... Oh my god! No way! He did it! They did the thing! Oh my god! Actually hit me with the Nerubian Vizier Grave Strength. Alright, well, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy, I'm sorry. Damn, I got wrecked in that mirror.